on me.
What's up, guys? I'm back, Little Savage here, with another video, and today is gonna be a story time about how I got my pets. I know the angle's kind of off because I was trying to like figure out how I want to do this video, and today the dogs are kind of barking because they're in a cage and they're cleaning up out there. So I'm gonna just do a story time about my pets, and I told you I was going to do that like a long time ago, like a month ago, and I decided to do it today since I don't have nothing to do. So before we get into this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. I don't know if this lighting's good. Let me just turn it over. So you guys are gonna have a little poll right here. This is like the entertainment center. So it's, you know, so the mystery box challenge, it contains Cash App, the AirPods, or like a gift card to any store you guys desire. What else? Oh, if you guys wanna know where I got my mask, shout out to my store manager. He sells masks for like $5. His mom makes them, and it's actually dope because usually the masks I buy be hurting my ears and it be folding my ears like this, and yeah. And I'm, kind of bumming like always because, since quarantine, I haven't had my hair cut. At least I can still shave. That's the only best thing I can do, is shave and keep up with like my hygiene. That's the only thing, basically. So let's get into the video. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep these videos short and entertaining. I had to think about the word entertaining. So the first pet I'm going to talk about is Simba. Simba. We had cats in the past, but he's our longest cat because usually when we get a pet or a cat, they end up running away. We don't even have them that long. The longest cat we had is Simba. It's not surprising because we learned from like the other cats we had, and we had like, how many cats before him? We had Nico, Pooter, Sarah. We had 3 cats before Simba until we started doing something right, and we kept Simba in great condition. We take care of him, and so the story, how we got Simba. Basically, I was at school one day. I was in high school. I was freshman, sophomore in high school, around there. And when I got home, I just see this cat bowl on the floor. And then my siblings are still in elementary school, so they were home before me. Because back then in high school, we used to get out at 4. And then when I got home, I just see cat bowls on the floor and toys on the floor. And I was just thinking, like, what kind of animal did they get? And then I went in the room and I just see this small little kitten, like, next to my dad, trying to get away from him because he was basically like cuddling with the cat and he didn't want to be by him. He was scared at first. He used to hide under the couch. Basically, we got him used to us by, like, he had this ball with a bell on it, and we were like tossing back and forth on the floor, like rolling it, and then he ended up coming out and starting to play with us and getting used to us. And the reason why we got a cat is before like a year rewind before we got Simba, is because we had 2 dogs. They got into a big fight. One dog ended up going to like the pound because the dog bit me, and my mom didn't want to get rid of the other dog, so basically she told them that was a stray dog that bit me. So the pound came, her name was Jada. They took Jada away. It was basically Diamond's daughter. If you don't know who Diamond is forever the best dog I ever had, and I still miss her till this day. And I think about her like all the time. Like, if I had a choice, I'll get a tattoo of her face on my arm right here, and then Diamond underneath. And we kind of made up a nickname for my mom because she ended up getting rid of Diamond because my dad was on parole, and then the landlord was getting tired of the dog, and then they ended up getting rid of Diamond. They put her on Craigslist. I was doing after school matters at the time. They got rid of Diamond. That was our longest dog, I think. We had her for since she was 2. They got rid of her. This was in 20. I think in 2015 they got rid of her, and we're in like 2020. So 5 years ago they got rid of her. She will be 7 right now. I wonder, like, in my mind, I'm just wondering if like she'll find her way back to me, but I know that's never gonna happen. And I always still think of her. That's my little girl. And ever since we got rid of her, I've been heartbroken. But that's when we got Simba a year later, the cat we have now. Simba, he's a Havana Brown. He's a good cat. Like like I said, I had a hole in my heart when I got rid of Diamond. He he filled that little hole up a little bit, and then he's the best cat we ever had, honestly, and the longest cat we have. He is 4 years old right now, and it's a blessing that we have him. We did have some struggles with him recently and back then. Basically, the woman that had him on Craigslist, she dropped the cat off for free. He was good and all until he got a year old. He ended up getting really sick, and we felt like he was gonna die. Basically, the reason why he got sick, we didn't do anything wrong. I think it's because it's common in male cats. It's called a bladder disease, and he ended up catching it, and it's common in male cats. Like I said, it happens between 1 to 5 years old, and then he ended up catching it. Basically, the cat stays in a litter box all day. He stretches. He is stressed out, peeing constantly, but nothing's coming out. And then until his bladder fills up, and then he starts peeing out blood, and that's what he was constantly doing. And at the time, my mom didn't have the money for it. She did have money, like a little tax money. She used all her tax money, and basically we went to the animal hospital that day. They told us it was not looking so well. They drained his bladder out for free, and then they were like, it's like a 85% chance that he will die at home, and if we take him. But we took the chance. We took him home. Then my mom next day took him to another vet. She gave him medication. She said he was very dehydrated. His gums are white. And they told me they didn't know if he'll make it. So my mom constantly she put a heating pad on him. She gave him the medicine every day, and then like he literally like peed on himself, pooped on himself because he couldn't make it to the litter box. Side effects of the medication: he ended up losing hair on his back legs, and then we knew he was getting better because I took a piece of string and then it started like going across the floor. I was playing with him, and then he started getting better. He interacted with the string, and thank God the medicine worked. He got better. So 2, 3, 4 years passed, and then we still have him to this day. He's neuter. We get all the pets neuter because if you don't get a male cat neuter, they start to spray, and they spray on all over your stuff. Simba recently ended up getting the bladder disease again. My mom caught it real fast. We told him that it's a bladder disease because it happens, like I said, between 1 and 5 years old, and Simba's 4, and he could get it again at 5. But we ended up taking him to the vet. She gave him the medication. She said it's a blockage or the bladder disease. It's common in male cats, like I said. And then she gave us the medicine. It was like 135 because he had to get his shots. So we've been giving him the medicine. He got cared again, second time. Cared for it. We still have a little bit of medicine if he does get sick again. I guess he's a healthy cat. He's overweight. He's like 17 pounds. He's a very fat cat. So on to Marley. That's a little story about Simba. If you want to hear more about Simba, just a whole video about him, just let me know what animal you want to know more about. This is just about all my pets, basically. Marley. Basically, we had Simba for a year already, right? And I was just kind of bored. I'm like, I really want a dog back in my life to like relive the moment when I had Diamond. And like I miss walking the dog. I miss going on long walks and playing with a dog. It was kind of boring in the house, you know. And I had my job, right? And I was like, I could afford a dog. I could buy my own dog. So that's what I did. I asked my parents at first. My mom said yes. She was okay with it. And then my dad, you know, he always said no. Ever since we had like, if I try to get a dog, no dog. If I get a cat, no. I could not get no pet. Like, and then I started working and I stopped carrying away. He was telling me, I'm like, you know what? You're not gonna be taking care of the dog. I'm gonna get whatever dog I want. It's my money. If I'm making the money, I could support the dog. So that's what I did. I went on Craigslist. I was looking at dogs and I came across a guy that was like, I asked my mom, where is this location? And she said, oh, that's in Chicago. It's not far, but it's, you know, we could take an Uber out there. So I emailed the guy. I asked him. There was like two tan puppies and then this one black and white one. And I seen the black and white one. I was like, I fell in love because he was the smallest one. And I asked him about it. I'm like, can we get the black and white one? And I asked him how much. He was like, 200. And then I was like, and I had the 200 in my pocket. Back then I was a crew member, right? And then my checks were like 300, 400. No, 300 at max. I had like 350. So I was 200. And then I was like, I have 150 left. So, you know, is it worth it? And then I hit up the guy the next day. I was like, sure, we'll meet you. When we met up at around the police station for Marley. It was cold that day. It was in February. I think we got him February 6th, basically, before my birthday. Because my birthday is February 15th. So we got him Marley February 6th or February 8th, around there. And then he was 9 weeks old, I think, or 8 weeks when we got him. And then basically we were waiting for this guy. We texted him like, where you at? He was like, I'm on my way. And we kind of figured that he stood us up and he was not gonna come. And then until we texted him like, so bro, are you here? And he was like, yeah, I'm here. And then I'm in a white car. Basically the guy pulled up, looked kind of bummy, and I felt bad for Marley because he stank really bad. And it looked like they didn't take care of him. His nails were super long. And I was like, here, just I gave him the money. Marley was in the front seat. He was scared and then shaking. I was like, and that day I was so excited. I forgot to like grab a blanket for him. Like, and then I had my jacket on. And then, you know, I just was super excited when I got him. And then we gave him the guy the money. He left. And then we had Marley in our hand. And then the downfall was my mom's Uber thing was not working, right? And it was not working, like I said. And I was like, shit. And then we couldn't get back home. I'm like, you have bus money on you? She was like, yeah, we have bus money. And then I did not know how far we were. She was like, I know where we're at. We went in the police station for a little bit, tried to fix the Uber. It was not working. My phone was dying. And her phone was dying. So basically, we hopped on the bus. It was super cold outside, like I said, like 10 degrees, 12 degrees, whatever. Like 20, I don't know, around there. It was super cold. It was in February. You know, February is the coldest month. And then we're waiting on the bus. Marley is shivering. I felt so bad for him because I didn't want him like to die of hypothermia. So basically, I went in a gas station because the bus stop was right there. Went in a gas station, put him in my jacket, took my jacket off, and folded him up in like the my jacket to keep him warm and keep him in my body temperature. Like put him in my shirt. Then we were basically I think we took, I don't know if we went home first or we went to the vet first. I think we went home first. No, we went straight to the vet. We got his shots. After we got a shot, we took him home. We went out to Family Dollar. We got him a new leash, new collar, some dog bones, some toys. He was first 3 nights he kept me up. Oh my god. Simba looked at him like, what kind of animal you brought in our house? He was curious with Simba, always trying to play with him. Simba used to hiss at him a lot. But till this day, Simba always plays with Marley. Marley's like his little brother. And those two always play with each other. Marley be chasing him back and forth. Simba be pouncing on him. They're very close. I guess in age. Well, not really in age, but you know, they grew up with each other. And then Marley turned, and then we had Marley. Marley, he grew up really fast. Then a year passed, and then his behavior was super bad, and he was so obedient. I'm like, what are we gonna do? Maybe if we got him fixed, maybe we thought that would calm him down. It did not calm him down. I'm like, Mom, what are we gonna do? He is super hyper. He used to like, I don't know, like when people came in the house, he used to like bark at them and jump at them. He did not attack them. He would just jump at them, and then he would bark at us like, "Don't open the door, like it's dangerous or something." He did not let us open the door, and I guess he has super bad anxiety to this day. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe if we get a second dog, it'll calm him down. So, my friend's cousin was selling dogs. I was on Snapchat one day, and I seen my friend's story, and I asked him, I'm like, what kind of dogs are those? He said American bully, so American bulldog mixed with bulldog. I was like, oh cool, do they get big? He was like, yeah, they get big. And I was looking at all of them. I'm like, oh, I want the small one. Is it a girl? And he was like, he was like, yeah. And I'm like, how much are you selling them for? Your cousin. He was like 150. I was like, okay, bet. I got paid that night anyways. So I was like, hey, your friend dropped it off. And then his cousin dropped it off. He was going to bring me the big one, but he brought the big one at first. He was like, I have the dog you want. I'm like, is it a small one? He was like, no, I grabbed the wrong one. So he went back to his house. He grabbed the small one. I was like, yeah, I want the small one. I have a thing for runs, because I think runs are like the cutest. When I got her, I get him to 150, and she looked like a chihuahua. Basically, I'm like, did they rip me off? And then suddenly she started growing at a slow pace. She's like bigger than Simba, just a couple inches bigger than Simba. And I was thinking in my mind, I wanted a big dog. I thought American bulldogs are big dogs, and they are. So basically, they lied about what kind of dog he was, what kind of dog Lola is. That's her name, Lola. Basically, she is a American bully, but she's a smaller version, like a bulldog. They didn't say what kind of bulldog. She's a French bulldog, actually. So yeah, they lied about the dog, and I was kind of pissed off because I hate small dogs. I don't have a thing for small dogs. I'm a big dog person. I like German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, big dogs. I do not like Chihuahuas. I don't like the little Shih Tzus, whatever. I don't like those types of dogs. The only small dogs I like are Doberman Pinschers or like Yorkies. That's it. That's the only small dogs I'll accept. But they lied about the dog. I was like, oh my god, they lied to me. I'm like, is she gonna even get big? I know runs be surprising sometimes. I thought Marley was going to like get big, but bro, if you seen Marley is about 85 pounds. That dog, he got abs. I'm like, how do you get abs before your owner? Like, I'm working on my body, you know, but Marley has abs. He got some muscles. He's a big dog, 85 pounds. He's bigger than a pit bull, and he's a big dog. Lola, on the other hand, she's like a lot inches smaller than her in like width, but she's very fat and chubby. And then when I got Lola, I was like, you know what, I already got her. I'm not gonna get rid of her. She growled at Marley the first time when she saw him, because Marley was in the cage, and that's how you introduce the dogs. And then we ended up introducing them slowly, and that's what we did. And then she started snapping at him because he did not know what kind, like what's his intentions to do to her. Basically, he just wanted to play. And at that time, I got Marley fixed at 5 months. Most of my friends were mad, and half of the friends that agreed with me that I should have got him fixed. I like the ones that didn't agree with me. I don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Basically, you have to get your dogs neuter. It calms them down, and they have a lower risk of cancer and other diseases. So I got Marley's balls chopped off. That you're supposed to do that. He still has the urges to, like, And anyways, I'm getting off topic. Lola, she is amazing. She's just a little feisty right now. She's a year old already. We already had her for like a year and a couple months right now. Marley, he's 2. Simba's 4. When I got Lola, she started sleeping with my mom on the first day, and ever since she started sleeping with my mom as a puppy, she started like sleeping with her like permanently. And then right now she's not sleeping with her because girls get their periods obviously, and she's sleeping like not with me, but I make sure I have like something on the bed so she won't bleed on my bed. And she has her, but we're not getting her like pregnant or anything. Like I'm not against breeding, but like 95% chance those dogs will end up in the shelter, and 5% chance that we'll get a home. Like if I'm a breeder, I would keep all the dogs and not separate them. That's my opinion. Like I had a dream that I'm gonna have a male and a female dog, and then I'm keeping all the puppies. That's my dream. Anyways, getting off topic. She started sleeping with my mom, started growing at a slow rate. She's like this high, like staying like this high. I don't know if you guys could see, but she's like this high and this wide. So basically, she has more weight in her stomach. She's very fat. She's overweight. She looks like a little pig. She snorts. It's funny. I started liking her. I'm like, this is the only exception I like out of all small dogs. I'm like, this is the only exception I only like you. And then she's a spoiled baby. She's aggressive with food. She lets us touch it, but she doesn't want Marley or the cat by her food. She's kind of hard-headed. She gets off her leash. She runs. Marley, he's super smart. He knows all types of tricks. Lola, she only knows sit or where's the rat or walk. She knows 3 words, about 3 or 4 words around there, and eat. Yeah, Marley, he knows about 15 words around there. He's super smart. Marley, he's just hard-headed and bad. They do have like their accidents in the house, but we clean up after them. Sometimes I do not have time for them, but they're still my pets, and we still take care of them. I buy the dog food. They play with them, I guess. The last pet I have right now is my 55-gallon, and then I have my 20-gallon in my room, like I said. But I took the fish out of the 20-gallon and put it with the 55-gallon. Those fish are doing fine in that tank. Nothing updated yet about that tank. I'm probably the only update about that tank is it's growing algae because my algae eater died like a month, 2 months ago, around there, and he ended up dying. And since that, they've been growing algae in the tank, so I need to find an algae eater. There's only 2 new fish in there. They're small. They're growing though. The fish are getting big. I can't really say anything about fish because they just swim. I don't know what's the next pet I'm going for, but I'm thinking a turtle or a ferret. Comment down below, a turtle or a ferret. And yeah, that's basically all my pets. If I have my own house, I'll have all types of pets. I want a pet duck. I was thinking goats. Not a cow. A horse. I want a horse. I want a koi pond. Like, I have my vision in my head. Once I get there, like, stacking my money up, that's my vision. And then have my girlfriend on the side. We could be on a farm together, have our kids running the farm. Not like a farm, but you know what I mean. Like, my dream is having all these pets and open like an animal shelter, no kill shelter, because you know there's a lot of pets out there that don't get a chance to have a home. Usually people adopt like puppies, but what about the older dogs? Like I will personally adopt older dogs to give it like a chance at having a real home, because you know I grew up watching Animal Cops, Pit Bulls and Prolies always touches my heart, or like Dog's Purpose was a good movie. Max, um, any dog movie that Marley and Me was super sad. That's why I named Marley after Marley and Me. That you know that's a sad movie. I always cry at dog movies. I'm like a big dog lover. Maybe next video I could do guessing the dog breed and see how many I get right. I love all types of pets. Like if I could have a zoo or like an animal farm, all types of dogs, you know I would. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about story time about my pets. If you guys want to hear more about like any single pet I have, just let me know. And I hope you guys have a good one. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on, and then you guys will be entering the giveaway. And yeah, see y'all next time.